So, the Celestron CGE dovetail does not fit on a Celestron AVX saddle. That's right. The AVX mount and the AVX saddle, which is supposed to be dual, fitting a Vixen and a CGE, barely fits the CGE if you practically hammer the damn thing through. I've almost dropped this giant telescope on a number of occasions trying to put it on and off this mount. And so in this video, I'm going to replace the saddle on the AVX mount with a ADM Dual AVX saddle, which is supposed to fit a Vixen, CGE, and Losmandy D. The Losmandy D is what came native with my MEADE telescope. I'm going to leave that for a different video. Hi, my name is Chris, and welcome to my channel. I'm actually getting ready to go to Starfest, which is Canada's biggest star party, which is starting this Thursday. Now, I'm heading up early on Monday in order to get a head start on some Bortle 4 skies. And so far, all I've managed to do is to spread my equipment all throughout the house. One of the decisions I've made is that instead of bringing my Nomad rig, which is a Celestron Nexstar 6 SE on a wedge, this year I'm going to bring in this 10-inch MEADE. This is an LX6. Specifically, it's a model of the LX6, which is an f6.3. It's fast, and the back cell can actually fit the Celestron f6.3 reducer, which makes it even faster. It brings the telescope down to 1000 millimeters focal length, making it an f4. That's right, a 10-inch aperture f4 MEADE Schmidt-Cassegrain telescope. How awesome is that? The field of view of this telescope is pretty much the same as my 6-inch Celestron 6 SE. So bringing it to the star party was really a no-brainer. The only reason I don't use the scope very much is because it's incredibly heavy. Between the telescope and the mount that I have it sitting on, it weighs over 100 pounds. So a bit of a sidebar here. In order not to scoff up the floor, I fitted these furniture pads with these felt underpads in order to be able to slide the telescope around. Now, you'll notice that I'm doing a voiceover. This is because my microphone wasn't working throughout the making of most of this video. So this here is the ADM Dual saddle. First thing that you'll notice is that it is a caliper saddle, which makes it a lot easier to use and a lot less damaging to your dovetail than the bolt or double bolt saddle that comes with the AVX. Before I started anything, I made sure that this new saddle fit the Losmandy D dovetail that I needed to use. It came in a box with some instructions. The instructions, amongst other things, said not to take the grease off of the thumb screw or the locking screw, which tightened the right ascension mechanism. I finally managed to struggle the telescope off of the saddle, exposing the saddle underneath, which is secured to the rest of the mount using 4 bolts. Alright, let's see if this works any better. And now I see my second problem. I should have left this locking clutch on before I started to remove the bolts. All right, let's thread this back on. And now I see the second problem. Okay, a couple of lessons learned here. One, there is a little locking piece. There's a little tab here that prevents you from overturning the locking mechanism. So if you put this in the wrong place, then you will not be able to tighten or loosen the clutch. All right, let's lock this guy in place. It's locked. Let's try this again. Look at this guy. Yeah, that's better. One. Okay. I'm gonna go for the other outer ones. Nope. Shoot. That's too deep for this. Oh boy. Oh. All right. Now what? All right, let's try this again. So I have a vice grip here. Let's vice grip the Allen key. Now, oh, that went. Oh, that went. And oh, whew, here we go. I should be able to remove this. It's coming off. Are we rolling? We're rolling. I can see that's already loose. Perfect. Okay. Now let's take this piece off because it's easily accessible. So once again, remove the little handle. Careful not to lose the screw. And then we can just twist out this retaining bolt. Being cautious of the grease. There's a little plastic piston, that's what it is. I don't want to lose that. I'm going to pop it out once we remove the whole piece. Now that we've loosened up all four of these bolts, we should be able to just twist these out. One. Right, just to take note, the way the saddle sits, these two upper bolts are on the left-hand side. We've lost sound again. So, voiceover, here's the four bolts from underneath, and there's that little plastic piston. Now, notice that it does have grease on it, so be careful. Do not wipe that grease because you will need it for applying the piston to the ADM piece. The ADM piece did not get supplied with its own grease, and there are no instructions for what type of grease to use. I think the assumption is that there's enough grease on there and on the bolt that you should be okay to reuse what you have. So here we're applying the ADM saddle back onto the AVX, and you'll notice that the AVX, or rather the ADM saddle, has two of these silver bolts which first have to be removed. And once they're removed, we can use the original bolts off of the AVX to secure the inner part of the saddle to the AVX mount before bolting the top of the ADM vice grip saddle or caliper saddle on top of the middle piece there. Let's pause the techno here for a second. You want to make sure when you're putting this little thumb lever back on that as your right ascension moves, that little lever does not catch on the mount. So test before you tighten everything up. Looks like I had some very interesting things to say over here, probably about how I had to drill a bunch of holes in that 11-inch CGE dovetail in order to get it to fit onto this 10-inch MEADE. I couldn't find the right bolts, so here's some interesting stuff as I'm looking for them. Maybe this was these ones. Probably should check the diameter first, but these are too narrow to fit. Other than some issues with depth perception, it was pretty easy putting the telescope and the new dovetail, or rather the original dovetail, onto the new ADM saddle. Very happy with it. I hope this helps somebody out. Thanks for watching, and as always, until next time, clear skies.